Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be filming my 17-week update. I'm 17 weeks and 6 days today. So I'm going to go over everything that's happened this past week. I decided to move my updates to Fridays so I can kind of go over the week before since my weeks change on Saturdays. But let's just go ahead and get started with this video. Week 17 has been a pretty good week. Well, it's been a great week actually. A lot of stuff has happened this past week. I have all of my notes here on my phone. I'm going to be checking it out. Let's see. So lots of movement. I'm feeling so many kicks, bumps, flips, rolls. It's getting more and more every day. So that's exciting. I love it. But also, since I'm talking about that, I felt like in my ribs, I'm feeling stuff up here, and I know that can't be the baby yet because I feel like he's kind of low. So I think it's like my inside's kind of moving around in there and getting pushed around, which is really weird. I've had 2 times where it's just really like, it didn't hurt, but it was kind of like uncomfortable or caught me off guard. That's happening, and it's just kind of weird to think about how everything pushes up and moves. But yeah, so that's happening. My cravings, I'm craving lots of pickles and lots of hot sauce, lots of hot pickles. But I am having to lay off the spicy now just because it's just not sitting right with me. It's giving me belly aches. It's sad, but I'm not going to be able to keep eating the hot sauce like I've been eating. I mean, I've been just putting Tabasco on everything. And I think what really set it off was I bought some hot pickles from Walmart, and they were so spicy. I ate one night, and then also I've been making like BLT sandwiches for breakfast. I have a pickle for dinner, and then I had my BLT that morning with a pickle for breakfast, and man, it was like 2 days of just not feeling good at all. So I'm gonna try to not eat those spicy pickles, which sucks because I have a whole jar in there and I love them so much. Okay, this past Sunday we found out that we are having a baby boy. I can't believe that we're actually getting a little boy and we have our little girl, so this will be our last one. With the Lovenox and stuff and just how difficult my pregnancy and delivery was last time, I'm really hoping that my delivery goes completely different. They're doing some things different with me. I'm taking baby aspirin to help with my blood pressure because I had preeclampsia after I had Reese, which is crazy because usually it happens before, but I had it right after with her. So I'm on the baby aspirin now. I lost a lot of blood. I had to get 3 pints of blood, and then after that is when I got the preeclampsia. So I'm hoping that I have a smoother pregnancy, a smoother delivery this time. But for all of those reasons, this baby is going to be our caboose. We're going to be a family of 4, and we're just so excited to have this baby and just start our life as a family of 4. So speaking of the Lovenox, my shots are going good. I'll show you my belly in a second, and you can kind of see I'm constantly having bruises. They're not as bad, and they're a lot smaller, I think, than what they have been in the past. So I'm thankful for that. I'm kind of feel like I'm getting better at giving myself my shots. There's like an angle of the needle, and if you kind of go in sideways, it works. It doesn't hurt as bad. But the doctor said that there is actually debate on whether or not Lovenox is what is causing women to be able to carry their babies. But because it's worked for me, it worked for me with Reese after 3 miscarriages. I had my baby girl with Lovenox, and now I'm carrying this baby just fine with Lovenox. He's just going to keep me on it, which I would be scared to death to get off of it anyway. So I'm glad he just is telling me to stay on it. Well, I wrote this down a couple days ago, and it says sleeping through the night. Like, I'm not getting up to pee every couple hours, and I haven't been tossing and turning. Well, last night I didn't get any sleep at all. I was having the weirdest, craziest dreams. I was hot, which we had the air on 70. There was no reason for me to be hot, and my hips hurt so bad. I kept having to like prop up my pillows and kind of sit up because they say you're not supposed to sleep on your back, and my hips hurt so bad. They even hurt throughout this morning. So last night I didn't get any sleep, but before that I had been sleeping really good. So I'm thankful for the period of time that I had been sleeping good, and hopefully I'll sleep good tonight. Trying to drink 5 water bottles a day. Most of the time I make it to 4. If I do 4, I feel like I'm doing good. I've only made it to 5 a couple times, but that is my goal. So I am still drinking sodas. I'm drinking Coke Zero. Yeah, I mean, I shouldn't be doing that, but I'm really just craving them. And I gained a lot of weight with Reese, and chances are I'm gonna gain a lot of weight with this baby too. So, because I like to eat and I like my soda. So we are going to be traveling. We're leaving Tuesday. We're going up north to Tennessee and Virginia to see my husband's brother for a couple nights, my husband's aunt and uncle and cousin for a night, and then we're staying with his sister in Virginia for a couple nights. So we are bringing our baby girl with us. She's 20 months old today, and I don't know, we don't know how it's gonna go, but we're just gonna go and take it easy. I know I have to get out and walk every couple of hours to kind of decrease chance of blood clots and stuff, which I am on the blood thinners anyway, so I don't know if that really applies, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna stop and just kind of stretch my legs every couple of hours. We have a almost 10-hour drive the first day, and then they're like a couple hours one day, 5 hours, you know, here and there. So anyways, so since we're gonna be traveling next Friday, I'm not gonna have a video for my 19-week update, no, my 18-week update, because I will be out of town, but I will follow up the following Friday with my 19-week update and probably just update you guys on week 18 and week 19. So this it doesn't have anything to do with my pregnancy, but Reese has been so clingy to me, which is just crazy because she is a daddy's girl, she is a grandmother's girl, and a Lolly's girl, and usually if those three are around, she doesn't really care or has anything to do with me. She doesn't want to give me love, but she loves me, and like we have our time in the mornings and at night before we go to bed, and she loves me and she needs me if something's wrong, you know, but if those three are around, she doesn't care if I'm there or not. But here lately, in the past week or so, she has been so clingy. Being around them, she doesn't, like, they try to take her and she's like, no, mama, and she comes to me, which I'm loving it, but I really feel like she is sensing that there is about to be some change, that something's going on. I mean, I'm talking to her about a baby brother, and there's a baby in mama's belly, and she's, you know, she's not old enough to really understand, but I think she might be kind of getting clues and ideas, you know, that things are about to change, and she has definitely been so clingy. Okay, so I have had headaches almost every single day. They come, I have to take Tylenol sometimes I can just drink some caffeine and be okay, but and it could be the pollen, because the pollen is so thick outside, and sinuses, there are so many people dealing with this down here in South Louisiana and probably all over the South, but the pollen is thick, and that could be what's going on. But I have definitely had headaches, and they're not fun, but I also know that's just a pregnancy symptom. A lot of women struggle with that during pregnancy, so just another one of my symptoms right now. I have had several bouts of moodiness, and I've been so emotional. I cry over everything still. It's just like I see a commercial, I'm crying. It's like anything, there's so much that can make me want to cry. But I've also just been like kind of snappy, which I hate to be. My husband is so patient with me, and he doesn't even acknowledge me half the time. He just kind of ignores me, which is the best thing. Definitely been a little moody, and hopefully I can get out of all that. I am definitely starting to feel pregnant. If you can tell, I'm going to edit this the best I can, but I've been just out of breath because I'm sitting here with my belly all squished on this bed. I just ate lunch like an hour or so ago, and I'm just like, my belly is popping now, and I'm feeling the baby move. So I'm definitely at the point in my pregnancy where I'm starting to feel pregnant. And the last thing, we are about 90% sure. No, I say we're probably close more to 100% sure. Whenever I wrote this a few days ago, I wasn't 100% on board with this name that my husband loves. He wanted it to be our baby boy's name, like with Reese. If it was a boy, he wanted this to be his name, and it's just kind of like it came up again, and then I'm like, I don't know. Like, it's so, baby names are so hard, or this little boy's name has been so hard. Reese came easy. I kind of come up with Reese. I wanted Reese for a boy or a girl, and we ended up having a baby girl. Ryan didn't want it for a boy, and then when we found out she was a girl, we just decided to name her Reese, and the name Elizabeth came to me in a dream, and I woke up one morning, I was like, Reese Elizabeth, and it just stuck. So this baby boy's name is pretty much set in stone. Middle name is going to be the same as my husband's, and pretty soon, in the next couple weeks or a month or so, I think we're going to be having a little name reveal video just for the fun of it, and just going to let you guys know this name. It's growing on me. Last night somebody asked me at church and I kind of said it for the first time without being like, I don't know, you know, because people would ask before and Ryan would tell them and I'd be like, oh, I'm not sure. But last night I actually said it, and then on the way home I'm like, okay, this is working, I like it. So yeah, we're close to just being 100% sure. But yeah, so that's going to be it for my 17-week video. I am about to show you my belly and whew, I'm out of breath. Okay, let me do that real fast. Can you see here? This is my belly from this side. So it's definitely grown a little. My belly from this side, you can see my bruises all over. That's my belly from this side. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, comment down below if you have any questions or anything, and I'd love to connect with you guys in the comments. And just to stick around, we will see y'all in the next video. Bye!